Happy birthday. Born on the 13th of January. Now you could be a genius because you will have the brain of a computer and you'll have the marketing skills of a perfectly clever person. And together you could do so well in business or in a job. You are born on a day where the computerization of things comes naturally to you. You could build robots because you know the future of information technology very naturally. It comes to you like a duck taking to water. And you'll be a person who'll be very fast in learning things and being able to implement them very quickly as well. Even as a writer, even as a speaker, you will do excellently well because the planets of communication and marketing skills are all there. And more than that, you could be a professional and a lecturer and a professor, and you could be definitely have that flair of fashion and beauty and go into the areas of fashion and beauty itself. So much is wide open for you. But basically, you'll be doing the best where the future is included, and that's always information technology. You will know the internet as you know your own backyard, and you will be a person who can be a web designer if you want because you have planets of creativity there as well. So there's so much going for you. What you need to do is slow down a bit because you can be very hasty, very impatient, and very impulsive with these fast planets. You can outreach yourself, meaning that when you're not prepared to do something, you go out and do it, and then you'll create some problems with yourself. So, research is very important. When you have an idea, when you have a plan, research it for a little bit, and you'll be able to do it even better. You have planets that make you very daring, and you'll be an adventurer of any kind, wanting to go to places nobody else wants to go. You could be a great artist of some kind, a photographer, a singer, a dancer. You could do so many things with this horoscope. But you must tell yourself you're not Superman or Superwoman. So you need to focus on what's important as well. The calendar year 2020 is going to be wonderful for you. And you're going to have that magnificent opportunity of just moving on to the right direction of your life in 2020. Now it all depends on what ages you're going to be. Three things are important in astrology. Firstly, your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. These are the three things. And so I'm going to mention your ages as an example because all I know is 13th of January. I don't know any more information about you. So I will say that if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 or even 85, you're going to be a very lucky person. Oh, yes, you're going to reach the stars. Some things are going to happen for you with fame and making money and doing things which is going to give you that wonderful recognition that you want. I'm going to give you another set of ages which are also good for you. And if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77, you're going to also do magnificently well because your brain is all about making money. And so you will do that beautifully. And the gift of communication and the gift of marketing skills. You can be an artist with all this. You could be a businessman with all this. You could be a chartered accountant with all this. And you will definitely be in a position to do well with these ages I've just mentioned. Now, I'm going to give you some ages where you need to be a bit cautious. And these ages, if you happen to be 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 75 or 84, you have to be a bit careful because things are going to go wrong here and there simply because you will be of the mind wanting to change things halfway. You will start things without finishing them. You'll be very moody and therefore difficult to deal with. And you'll also have that kind of a feeling where you can be intimidated very easily. And therefore, sometimes you will lose your courage and you will need support. You won't be able to take the lead. So be part of a team. If you're of these ages, it will be better for you. I'm going to mention another set of ages you have to be cautious. And if you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 46, sorry, or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70. I'll read this again for you. If you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or even 79. Tell yourself you can be cheated in some area of your life or another. You can be very disappointed and let down. You can have accidents, whether they're physical, emotional, or mental accidents. And you could be definitely have problems with the sea, SEA. Don't go into the sea if you're of these ages which I've just mentioned. And tell yourself not to trust people because they are going to steal you of something. Is it finances or is it other things? So you see, ages like this, you have to be very cautious. Well, the calendar year 2020 is waiting to help you. And even if you're of these negative ages, it will still help you, but it will only lead you into trouble. Regarding your health, you'll be a mystery. Doctors even will not know what's wrong with you until it's already gone very wrong. Then obviously they will know. But I will tell you a few things. You've got to be careful that your bowels are not going to be stable. Bowels. You have to be careful that your bladder may have problems. And you can have appendicitis. And you have to be cautious that somehow or another cholesterol will become very high and it can damage your heart and damage your liver as well. I don't want to say too much about health. I have too little information. 13th of January, that's all I know. So if you have a 90-minute session with me, 90 minute, and I will tackle your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, on your time of birth, and looking at your palms. It will be a very intense reading. And based on this information, I'll give you a lot of other information. I will show you how to formulate your own personal lottery numbers. And I will show you how to reach into that supernatural energy that you have. We all have it. The reach it. And I will show you to do that so that you can be better than the rest. It's possible. People who got so rich and so successful and so powerful and lead such a fascinating, exciting life, they couldn't do it on their own. Human beings can't even connect to planets, let me tell you that. So they have somehow connected to their supernatural within them, and that's taken them to that wonderful glory that they have. And I can teach you that in these 90 minutes. It will cost you USD $50 to know all this. So send me an email. And this is my email address. Here it is. This is my email address. And send me that email and I will reply to you. And I will also give you a lot of information about your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions, on and on. All these energies are what make people great, make people very successful, very self-confident, with that supernatural energy to move to be the leaders of our time. And you can have that. Why shouldn't you? Because I have to say, you're born on a very lucky day. You're born on a day where everything about the universe was looking forward to the future of it, and you are part of it. So I look forward to one day meeting you. Send me that email and we'll get it on. Until then, happy birthday. Thank you and goodbye.